Really need to do some more fishing. What's up, agents? Zero here, welcome back to some more Reverelite SMP. This is episode 9, if you remember. Last time I had a major failure inside the end. I was technically accompanied by Septic and Jason from Family Gain, but that's beside the point. I lost pretty much all of my stuff, which is definitely a bummer, I am not gonna lie. And well, in this episode, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be setting up our very first shop. As you can tell, I'm actually in my creative world at the moment because I was doing some experimenting around to make sure I got things the way I wanted them to be, and I actually decided to go ahead and throw this together. This is eventually gonna end up being my banner shop because I want to go ahead and make it so that I can sell banners to anyone who wants custom banners. Obviously, that's kind of the whole point. As you can tell, I've got myself this little banner decor at the very top, which is kind of nice. As you can obviously tell, it says banner shop. And then down here, we can go ahead and take a look at the inside of this place. And I'm debating whether or not I actually want to make it so that it's got more places for lecterns. And the only reason for that is for more orders, but I really don't know if I actually want to do that. So as you would expect, the way you go ahead and do this is you go ahead and take out a book and quill, place it into a lectern, and it'll go ahead and turn the redstone lamp on, just simply so that I can quickly indicate once I get in here exactly what orders that I actually have in place, so I can go ahead and do that. Obviously, I'm probably not going to end up needing that many books and quills, but that you get the point. So right here, it's got little instructions on how the shop actually works, and obviously it's pretty nice. So redstone is not all too complicated, all things considered. And yeah, so I do want to go ahead and mention what the materials are that I'm using in order to make these banners, because these aren't terribly expensive, all things considered, but it does require quite a bit of banner resources. And inside this barrel, this is actually the materials that I'm actually going to need in order to make these banners. So yeah, a lot of stuff to consider. I've got myself the border indented and the thing patterns, and then I've got these banners right here, 1 red and 9 white, and all of these different dyes. And I'm actually still working on getting certain dyes. I've actually got all except one color of dye, the cyan. I still need to get myself some cactus in order to go ahead and do that, but other than that, I've got pretty much everything else that I'm gonna end up needing. But other than that, I think I'm actually done in my creative world for right now, so let's go ahead and get on to Reverelite, and we'll go ahead and start putting this shop together, or at the very least get things started. Okay, so I've got pretty much most of the materials that I'm gonna end up needing. I actually went ahead and got myself all of the banner materials that I am actually gonna end up needing. So what I think I'm gonna go ahead and do, I've got my Atlantis shulker box from the whole treasure hunt thing. Admittedly, we did go to the end, and well, they do have Jason and Septic specifically do have some materials for actual shulker boxes, but I don't have access to those just yet. I'm gonna have to talk to them about that. But other than that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw the materials that I'm gonna actually end up needing inside of this shulker box right here, so that I can actually get things pretty much sorted out. That's what I'm trying to accomplish here. I do have some other materials that I'm going to need that are downstairs at the moment, so it's not like it's too terribly complicated to go ahead and also do need to start cooking down some more food. I am short on salmon, admittedly, but at the very least, I should hopefully be able to get food going. I really need to do some more fishing, so I've been busy doing other stuff, but let's go ahead and start cooking that down. And I do have some other materials that I am going to end up needing. So if I go ahead and go into here, let's go ahead and grab a couple stacks of wood. I am going to need some signs. So I am going to grab those. And well, no, I don't need a boat. But I do need quite a few materials. So let me go ahead and quickly make some signs so I can go ahead and do that. That should be plenty, all things considered. Let's go and put all of this up. Actually, I am going to need those planks now that I'm thinking about it. So let me go ahead and get organized, get the materials that I'm going to end up needing. And actually, I don't think I need near as many materials as I thought I did. I think just one stack of logs should hopefully be enough. But otherwise, let me go ahead and get organized. And I will meet you guys over at the shopping district where I'm going to go ahead and set this whole shop up. Okay, so I think I found a decent spot where I'm going to end up working. The only issue that I'm going to end up having is the fact that, well, in order to actually set up the shop itself, I'm going to need books and quills, and I don't actually have any, but I do have the materials to craft it with the exception of feathers, so I'm going to have to work that out. But either way, I think this is actually where I'm going to end up setting up the actual shop itself. So it's going to go like right here, all things considered. So it's actually not going to be a bad place for me to set this up, I want to believe. So all I have to do is obviously get this set up. And this is going to take some time, so I'm actually going to end up time-lapsing this whole thing. So let me see. I do need a decent size for this, so let me go ahead and get to work. And there you go. So that's the shop all completely done as far as building is concerned. So not too bad, all things considered. I do still need to do some cleaning up around the edges just to kind of hide stuff, all things considered. But other than that, the actual banners themselves are done. As you can obviously tell, obviously this is banner shop in a wide variety of colors. I tried to do as much as I possibly could that would actually look somewhat decent. And hopefully you guys saw in the time-lapse the actual crafting recipes. I realized the time-lapse went by pretty quickly. I know that's pretty much how it's supposed to work. But other than that, I think this place looks pretty good. The only thing that I have left to do is to go ahead and actually set up the sign. So I'm going to go ahead and do that really quick. So give me a quick moment. This is going to take a little bit of time to go ahead and type up. And there we go. We've got our signs set up. So it says, need some custom banners, fill in a book and put in any open lectern to place in order. Make sure to leave your name in cords. Please don't sign the books. Price will be sent with the order. So that's pretty much something that's self-explanatory. Obviously, I do not actually have the actual books and quills just yet because I am missing the feathers, as I did say. So I will have to work on that in between episodes. But other than that, I think this shop is pretty much done and ready to open. Because, well, it's obviously the whole point of this shop is to sell banners. I obviously do have to go ahead and cover up the edges. That much is fairly obvious. But besides that, I think things are actually good to go. Now that I'm thinking about it. So if I go ahead and, there we go, got that, the guy taken care of. Alright, so not too bad, all things considered. So, yeah, that shop, my gosh, I forget about these skeletons sometimes. Alright, so since I am technically here on these skeletons, shot me and reminded me of it. Since Septic and I are kind of sharing this shop, I might as well check to see if there's like any sales. It doesn't look like it. My gosh, stupid witch. Go away, go away. I really don't want to have to die here. There we go. My gosh, I did not expect her to come and get me. Gosh, stupid witch. But yeah, at least the shop itself is done at this point. I'm not gonna lie about that. I do have to obviously be careful because otherwise I could end up dying. Poison gonna go away anytime soon? There we go, poison's gone. Alright. I just have to do I have any regeneration potions in my ender chest? It does not look like it. Alright, not too big of a deal, but otherwise, yeah, that's not too bad. So yeah, so this is obviously gonna be an interesting shop because obviously the whole point of this is to sell a service rather than actually selling items. But hey, I'm at least willing to offer because I do like crafting up banners. I think the actual banners on the top of it look pretty good, all things considered. But yeah, other than that, this is actually where I'm going to go ahead and end off the video. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure that like button. One more, make sure that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCP0 to stay updated. This has been Zero Studios. Thank you guys for watching, and with that, I'll see you guys later.